Payment by results is a new big thing in aid where donors pay according to the results achieved, not according to coming up with a good project. I wrote something fairly polemical about how it wasn't actually getting results a couple of weeks ago and got some really interesting responses. So I wanted to talk a bit about those responses. First, lots of experimentation, renewable energy, girls' education, water and sanitation, agriculture. Donors like DFID are really getting stuck in and trying it out on the ground, which is great. Some of the themes that emerged in the comments were, could we actually make the results as perceived by poor people rather than as measured for donors? So could you pay according to the satisfaction achieved by people in communities with your project? It's not happened yet, but it could be a really interesting switch in direction. Does it lead to better monitoring and evaluation? Some people thought so, other people thought it led to counting what can be counted, not necessarily counting what counts. Is it squeezing out small players? Because if you don't achieve the results, you don't get some or all of the payment, and that's a big risk. So some concerns that this is only a game for the big guys who can afford to take the risk and absorb the loss if they don't get results. My overall conclusion was that there is an accelerated hype curve here, where there is at the same time a lot of overselling, a lot of skeptics like me, a lot of experiments, and we're arriving at some sensible lessons about when to use it, all at the same time, which is interesting, much faster than the hype curve on something like microfinance. Nancy Birdsall from the Center for Global Development, which is kind of one of the inventors of this whole idea, also posted saying, this is just a pale reflection of CGD's cash on delivery idea, which raises another interesting question, which is, if you're an entrepreneur, your idea is going to be mangled by the time it's put into practice. Is that a problem? But that's for another post.